tiempo. So angry. Eh? 방금 보다 파도 헛배추시 하방콩 대노.
Ah! Well, that was interesting to say the least. I am Picky. Welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin 2 after 6 months? I don't even know. In the last part, we took on the submerged castle and cleared off the debt. So our objective in the game has actually changed. Our goal is not to clear the debt now, it is simply to collect every treasure on the planet. As you see, all caverns that we've discovered will have the out of, telling you how many more you need instead of just how many you've collected. And we've also unlocked a new area. Unlocked it. Great. Now there's something I want to talk about here. This map you use is actually just the map from Pikmin 1. They didn't change it at all, which is actually probably how they rolled out the sequel so fast. Am I complaining? Not really. But while some people might think, new area, check it out, check it out, check it out, I don't want to do that. Back on day 7, I believe it was, I said you had the option of going back to either the Valley of Repose or the Perplexing Pool, and whichever one you want to do first. Well, I chose to do Perplexing Pool first, as you can see by all the sparklies! So I think it's high time we give the Valley of Repose the attention it deserves. I don't know about you, but let's rock this. So we're now sporting the President instead of Louis. So the President actually does have a few notable differences, none of them gameplay-wise. He always seems identical to Olimar and Louis. However, you might have noticed this, but when you swarm things with your C-stick, or down the D-pad in the NPC version, you make a little song. His song is different, and his whistle is a car horn, oddly enough. Make of that as you will. But the ship is talking. I need to read it in the most annoying voice possible, so give me a second. Mr. President, you've arrived. My scans indicate this planet is still heavily laden with treasure. We shall make Hockaday Freight the golden, indisputable king of deep space long-haul freight. Then everyone be called like glad and gold, like me. No, I'm unique and beautiful, yes. Full of himself. Olimar, I must ask that you take extreme care as not to insult or endanger our president. For now, what could Louis be? To be stuck on an uncivilized planet with no food at all. Now, keep track of this. Obviously he has no food. I mean, we saw the credits roll and how depressed he was running around. But this actually plays into a little Easter egg. Those of you who played the game and have beaten it know exactly what I'm talking about. I am concerned. So am I. Shut up! But anyways, first, this is actually a day I have very interestingly planned. So, for this day, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull out all my blue Pikmin. I have a little bit of time to waste today. So, we'll waste it. I see, I have quite a few blue leaves. I don't like leaves. I prefer flowers. Yeah, that's something you didn't think you would hear most guys say. Oh, Pikmin, what have you done? I think, never mind. But I am going to flower up these blue Pikmin. We have some eggs up here. And if we're lucky, we'll get some sprays, but we're not lucky, so instead, leaves become flowers. Now, we're going to put our blue Pikmin away, because we don't need this many blue Pikmin. Mix the recommendations how you think they work for you. I recommend 50 blue Pikmin. Because you're dealing with a lot of water today. I recommend a solid 30 yellows. You actually only need 25 if I'm not mistaken. But I just like to go for a solid 30. I recommend 11 white Pikmin and 9 purples. I know this seems like a really odd estimate. Not estimate, a really odd arrangement, but there actually is a reason to it. Also, I'm recording in a new room today, so if there's not an echo or something, I don't know, if I sound different than I did in my Mario Galaxy videos, that'd be why. And I almost lost a purple Pikmin. Oh, good thing I killed him. But to show the president, I don't get it either. Now, we have 9 purple Pikmin. Why don't we use them? There we go. And we'll go ahead and grow up a few more Pikmin, just because we can. We actually only need 7 purple Pikmin. So the other 2 can just be put on bodies. No big deal. Now, we have water here. This was actually the reason we couldn't originally progress in this area until we have blue Pikmin. I might have pointed this out on day 2. Honestly, I recorded that so long ago, I have no idea. But we're going to put our blue Pikmin on this wall. Now, I need 1 white Pikmin, and he's going to get started on a job. Come with me, white guy. So we'll take this white Pikmin over here, and guess what? There's actually buried treasure over here. I believe in theory you can get this treasure as early as day 3. As soon, no, day 3, day 4. As soon as you have white Pikmin, it would be obtainable. However, it's not convenient at all. And there's no reason to go out your way to get these treasures. It's just so much easier just to grab them along the way when you're getting the rest of the area. But I guess if you're just a bit short of... You're just a few pogos short of clearing the dead, be my guest. However, I'd more recommend going to eat bodies. Somewhat... Yeah. So, we drain the water out of this area, allowing passage for Pikmin other than blues, which is great. Because we actually need our white Pikmin over here. Mainly just because there's a Snagrid. Nothing big. But yeah, this Snagrid does not have a treasure in it. There's just a treasure that's nearby him. And you just put some white Pikmin on the treasure, just ignore him. It's kind of sad, but it's also a little bit hilarious. I love it to death. By the way, that Bulbor was just getting back to base. Look how long that was in the day. That's why you don't only use purple Pikmin carrying treasures. So we'll put our purple Pikmin over here and have him help that thing out. The thing. I don't know what the thing is, but it's a thing. And Olimar is going to come over here with my blue Pikmin. And we are going to cross the water. Now, there are water dumplings down here. Fight them if you wish. I think it's pointless. But do it if you want. It's not going to hurt you. It's just not really that important. Now, if you fall in the water a lot, like apparently I'm doing, maybe you do want to fight them. But under normal circumstances, you just need to get into the bridge. And there we go. We got that treasure that was by the Snagrid. It would be... the Pink Menace! Menacing Pink! Princess Peach? I don't know. Oh my gosh. That's illegal. And now they're out of range of fire. Now we're going to use this guy. This is a decorated cannon beetle. Its boulders are actually magnetic. And because these suits are made of iron, it is said in the instruction book that these suits are made of iron. Sorry, Chugga, but you're wrong. They're actually magnetically attracted to you. So we can actually just run these into these guys and they die. It's like the target practice I did back on day 4 in Blood Sketchum. If any of you can remember that early into the run. I doubt most of you can, though. Now over here we have this weirdo. So let's boulder him to the base. Next thing is we have this guy over here. That boulder. Sure. Oh my gosh. Pain in the butt is getting this guy because he's in such an awkward position. Punch, 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 punch. Just kill him. Kill him. Let him die. I want him dead. I want to buy you postcards. There we go. And now we just have this guy. And he's an okay dude. And actually, there's something I need to do with him before I kill him. So... even if I fire 2 boulders, you never know where the other one is. But we'll just fire this. And we're going to lead everything to this watery blowhog up here. It's actually a good thing that we kill him. It's It's rare that he's dead because it will come help us later in the day. So we just need to kill this guy now. He did his job. So now you see we have a lot of bodies here. As far as I can tell, I am well set for the final area. 71 red Pikmin's honestly a little too many. But if you're not like me, and you are actually kind of low on red Pikmin, or yellows, or blues. The whites and purples we are low on, but I'm going to fix those in a bit. Just harvest all these bodies. It will do you just call it a day. Or not even call it, but just harvest the bodies. It will save you some time. It's a great way to raise Pikmin because you had to kill these guys already. Anyways, first thing we want to do is we want to take Olimar. Take him up here. And just throw these guys downhill. And now we have a blue Pikmin. Blue! Well, that was a waste of a bear. Oh, I really don't even care. It's a primary Pikmin. Why do I care if I lose a few here and there? Here. That will make up for all the losses I just had. Anyways, we have this guy right over here. This jerkface. Who we are going to just bait over here. Put him into the water. Let's do this, and then just kill him. I believe I showed you this in the submerged capsule. Ooh, bitter spray. I can get behind that. Let's get these guys out of the way first. And we'll actually just go and get interrupted by a cutscene! And get the fossilized Usidae. It's so sad that I know that off the top of my head. But that's not the point right now. Point of the matter is, we have some blue Pikmin. We're going to send them back to base this way with the Fire Blowhog and grow some Pikmin. Now we have used up all of our blue Pikmin. They're going to get that out of there. We won't have to deal with them anymore. And he gives a bitter spray. I can get behind getting a bitter spray. There we go. There's 4 on the spray counter. Let's get back to base because we actually still have a fair amount we have to do today. We have 2 options. We can either go tackle a cave, or we can get the last treasure. I prefer to get the last treasure just because I like the next day to be a huge dungeon crawler day. Just in my own personal opinion. But, pluck a bone! Anyways, first off, put our Pikmin away. We only want our purples and whites right now. We'll lower these numbers down. Huh? We'll bring you up to... We'll do this. And we'll do this. And 30 and 23. That's actually more than I have just because of the way I laid this out. Just because of the Pikmin losses, it changed some things. So now I have more purples. But anyways, the last thing we have to do today is actually the trickiest, believe it or not. And it is tricky for all the wrong reasons. The treasure I'm trying to collect, the crown, it's glitched. It messes up. I do not know why, but it is messed up. It can get stuck on the edge, and then it's almost impossible to get down. And it is a pain, and I hate getting it. which is why I'm really hoping I don't screw up this recording, otherwise I'll have to try to get it again. But let's stop reminiscing on the past, or post, or pre-future, more like it. We have a wall here, and we want to focus on taking this wall down. Like this? Actually, let's leave the president here. The president of the company! And we're going to take this jerk out. And we're just going to... That's weird, I didn't get stun time on him. Very quickly, we are going to put you on the bridge. Whoa! I got some pellets. Not anything worth getting, but it's there. Anyways, let's come over here. And we got a trap. There we go. Let's kill him. There we go. Let's get our Pikmin on this. Get this guy. Let's go grab our white Pikmin, who should be almost done with this wall. You can use a spice spray on this if you want. It's not overly necessary. And with the poison generators out, let's go get that treasure. If you collect it with just a few purple Pikmin, it glitches out. I do not know why. It makes the run a lot more annoying than it should be. I guess it was just an oversight or something. I honestly don't know why it happens. I didn't design this game. With how much I know about it sometimes, you might think otherwise. And let's add a purple Pikmin to this. There we go, just need to like get down. There we go, it didn't glitch. Let's see, 27. 27 and 26. Yeah, that's right. This is all my Pikmin. Oh, great. I'm actually going to do a little trick. I call it the Pikmin warping trick. If I can get to the emergence cave in time, I better be able to get there. But by going into a cave just for sunset, it puts all your Pikmin away for you. Meaning, no Pikmin left behind policy stands. So right at 0, go in. This go in. All other Pikmin get put away. It also erases all enemy bodies from the map, so hope you weren't planning on using those. The reason the game actually does this is just so it doesn't have to save where all your Pikmin were. It's a gaming limitation, and it's to make the game saves easier. But it actually causes a very exploitable glitch that can actually be exploitable if you don't want to stop everything early and get to squeeze out the last bit of progress in the game. You do lose a little bit of time doing this, but it isn't horrible. So, there we go, that's the end of day 9. I would say that was a very pleasant experience. So, there we go. That will actually about do it. Let's just look at our end-of-day stats. Going to our today's report. In the amount of progress, it doesn't look like that much, but we did laid down a lot of groundwork for the next day. And all Pikmin types actually grew in population, and we had 2 deaths today. Making a total of 22 so far. Why do I always forget this? The president's wife. She looks. It's just it's basically just a redesign of the president's logo, but made it look extremely ugly. Now let's save. Next time on Let's Play Pikmin 2, we're going to finish up the Valley of Repose. I'll see you guys then.